Honestly, they should just play this banger at the start instead of that noise, right? Can I change these? Okay, I can only reduce. Okay, that's fine. So they gave me a review copy of this. I appreciate that. We're gonna play for an hour or so. I'll do Arcade Tycoon as well. Take back the mines. Oh, we get a Zeppelin. A Zeppelin. Low speed, very tough. Speed high, vital tough. I don't like the idea of being slow and strong, even though I do kind of want to play a Zeppelin. I have to try it.
Good luck.
I wonder if I can rebind the buttons, because I think I should have the bomb on a different button. Oh, never mind. This is fine, actually. The perspective is why it's fine. I was wondering why there was a separation between the shooting left and right, but it's because we're this perspective. For some reason I thought it was going to be the other way around. Maybe it switches at some point, because I think I saw that. Bomb. Oh. For Zeppelin 2. I didn't know this game existed in other formats. That's cool. Is it the same or is it remastered? The Genesis version couldn't have looked like this, right? There's no way. Ah. Yeah, if this is slow, I wonder what the fast one's like. Hey there, friend. Oh, jeez. This is a shmup with a health bar too. I haven't really been hit yet, but I kind of just realized that I have that huge bar in the top left. Oh. I think we only have the two options, so I don't know. I don't know about power. I bet we can get more power, though. Oh, yeah. Bigger than before. Speaking of blasting, Me and Maddie had been doing PUBG offline a little bit, and we kept getting like second place over and over again all night long. I was super close to winning myself once in duos. I won by myself many times in solo. That's easy. But the duos give it a whole different realm of difficulty, honestly. For people who have been following my quest to win once with Maddie. Basically, it was us versus another two guys a couple of times, and one of us killed one of them, and then the other one got both of us each time, every single time, all night long. I love a good shmup. I like my little bombs too. They're hard to see, you might not have noticed, but I am chucking the Gradius style bombs out the front, like some guy's just on the Zeppelin, just throwing them with his arms. I can respect the steam engine that thinks it can beat a Zeppelin, but I guess if you have this many missiles, that's fair. That's a reasonable thought. PUBG is surprisingly fun, but I really hate that I can't see anything in it. I'm more of like an FPS, like secretly unlocking something in my FPS player. I would have a much funner time if we had started playing Counter-Strike. That's my game, for that kind of FPS anyway. But I'm not really feeling like playing that, and I don't think any of my friends do particularly play it. Like, I played it competitively. PUBG's big problem for me is not only can I not see anything, but it takes forever, and the maps are way too big. I can do everything I can do that I enjoy in that game, in Counter-Strike, immediately, every round. Just being stealthy and being good at aiming and all that stuff. The train is defeated. Jeez, what a bump. Awesome. Do you remember the movie Wild Wild West with Will Smith? That's actually based on a TV show from like the 60s about a time traveling train or something like that that goes around solving problems. That show is also not good, just like that movie. Next. That was cool. I haven't seen the movie since it came out, like the day it came out. I might have seen it, and that might have been the last time I've seen it. So maybe it is a banger and I just had bad taste. But if I had bad taste, then everyone else did, because that's universally disliked. That movie is not popular. It didn't have time travel, was just steampunk. I haven't actually watched the show. I think I've seen like 2 episodes of it. And it seemed like a future train. It's just steampunk. So just a western then, with a steampunk train. I'm gonna try the plane this time, since we are allowed to switch.
Good rack.
Yeah, some of those old shows have incredible intro songs. Like Bonanza, that stupid western show. Oh, we got rings. Oh man, I got blasted. Okay, I think I take double damage in the plane, but I do move a little bit faster, a little bit, and I'm a little tinier. I would personally play this most of the time. If you haven't heard the intro to Rawhide, mute this for 1 minute, go on YouTube and listen to that incredible, why does he go so hard? Pictionary style, going too hard for this lousy show kind of thing. Listen to that stuff, man. That shit is out of hand. That guy nails it. Hell yeah. The only reason I even knew what that song was because my dad watched a lot of westerns, but not that one. It was in American Tail, Fievel Goes West. And it was pretty much the exact same song. I just thought it was from that movie, honestly. I'm getting my ass kicked on this stage. I need to stop it. I can't get healed, I don't think. Maybe I can. I didn't really notice that. I'm getting cooked. Oh, there we go. That is... Yeah, that hearts exist. Okay, that's a big heal. Wow, I'm fine. My lousy playing has survived. Stage 1 was just giving me too much confidence. I play a lot of shmups, honestly. Not super hard ones, not the bullet grazing ones much. But sometimes I play Touhou and stuff like that a little bit. I like Pocky and Rocky and games like that as well. I can usually beat them without too much trouble. We do a lot of Gong Show stuff, and I run into shmups all the time on those because there's so many. But most of the hard ones are specifically built for shmup enthusiasts or bullet hell lovers. Those are two different genres too. I usually play those shmup. Thanks for the permit. Yeah, sorry, I didn't... Nightbot is aggressive against links. If you haven't been permitted or added to the list yet, or if you're not a sub, it might time you out. Oh, man. Jeez. We got the backwards Gradius mission. Nice, I got the health here. I did not see that. I was at MagFest for a lot of GDQ, unfortunately. Even though it was in my hometown here, I had to miss a lot of it. I have to sit back and catch up on that stuff. Not only was I at MagFest, but when I got back, I had gotten sick. That was a lot. Okay, eat this. Hey, cute tank. I wonder how good the bombs are for damage compared to the gun. Like, should I be bombing this fella or blasting him? Probably should be blasting him. Yeah, I mean, I had COVID like a month before the festival. And then I got some kind of really nasty cold after I got back. That lasted like a week. UN Squadron's one of my favorite shmups, but it needs... I wonder if there's any good mods for it. It needs a little tuning. The money doesn't come in fast enough in that game. Bam! The planes are too expensive. They should be like a fraction of their cost. I'd get more points if I didn't use my bombs. I just felt like using them because I have them. This game is on the the Switch store for $25. And it looks like it's on a bunch of handheld consoles as well. And it maybe plays online. But it's a single player. Yeah, it's a single player game. So I don't know why it says that. I think that's just Nintendo's page confusing me. You must demoralize Motorhead. Hate that band. Actually, they got a couple good songs. I'm gonna go back to Slow Zeppelin. Why not?
Good luck.
Oh, this is a good choice anyway, because we're in the sky and the bullets are bigger. Are we getting power for speed? Is that what I've done? Actually, I like the slow speed. It's easier to dodge with. I would like it to be a little faster than this. Somewhere in between. The other ship is probably about where I want to be. But I like this kind of speed sometimes too. Some shmups offer you the option to change it on the fly. Where something like Gradius does not. You commit to it and you're stuck in, and you could just get way too fast. Can you hear me over all this gunfire? Should I turn it down? Oh, got him. Wow. Big points. So yeah, if you like what you see, this is the, I mean, this is the game. This is this arcadey shmup style stuff. My mic is actually full volume, so I would fix that by turning the game down. Honestly, I should probably turn my mic down more to reduce the audio. I think my mic doesn't sound as good as it should. Sometimes I listen back to myself and think that I can fix it. Just distortion in the back. And that's because my mic is turned up too high, usually. It's not the kind of mic that should pick up anything but me. Ah! You know, get my suave voice. You have to hear that thing where I stop talking mid-sentence and think about what I'm gonna say in HD. Turn it down just a little bit more. I didn't realize this was a flying castle. Yeah, I'm playing this on normal. I might load it up after I get a little further and try it on hard. Let's play a little bit longer here. I'm just maybe after this level I'm gonna revisit and see what the super high difficulty looks like. Just curious. I picked normal knowing that I probably wouldn't have a very hard time since I do play a lot of shmups. And I didn't want to get cooked. I probably can't handle the very hard difficulty. I'm betting I'm going to get absolutely smashed when I turn that on. And that's fine. That's what you will probably want to see. Having a health bar at all is already generous for a game like this. losing all of your power-ups and then being dead is the more common shmup thing. The rudeness. I think you have 1 life. Like, you can set it to 0 lives or 1 life, I think. And then you probably restart the level after that. That's my guess. Oh, big. Hey there. I'm gonna resist the primal urge to drop this big bomb on these guys. Oof. I think the level's indicating the strength of my guns. It looks like I have 4 Zeppelins on the right, actually. Ah! I'm not sure what the EX meter is. Maybe that's measuring how many steps to the next level. Ah, heck. I don't know a whole lot about the mechanics. I never played this before. But yeah, it sounds like it's just indicating how far to my next level. We're doing this UN Squadron style. This is what the final boss UN Squadron fights like. This big mothership and your camera forcing you to do segments of it at a time while you blast. Got him. Hey there, nice cog. Oh, jeez. It's a bullet cog. Damn, that one's wild. Whoa. I wonder if I would have been hit by the ship if I drove into it there, if it was just background the whole way and I was just dodging wrong. Let's go back to the title and try it on hard mode. See if I can get those 3 stages done still. What does hit stop mean? I don't know how to open up manuals on the Switch. There might be a manual for this game that I don't even know how to access. I'm seeing if I can figure out what hit stop means anywhere. There's 7 stages, 2 bosses in each one. Yeah, that might be what it is. I have to unlock very hard. I'm gonna turn it up a notch. Let's get him.
Good luck.
The Switch has all these features, but it doesn't have like digital manuals on the games. That surprises me, I guess. I thought it was in there somewhere though. Yeah, the EX meter down there is measuring my P counter for upgrades. An option. I feel like there's more bullets on screen. Whoa, that was close. I want to try to animate an emote of dodging stuff in Gradius, a very tiny, just super good dodging little emote in that very 28 by 28 sized square. It's one of the ones I was trying to make and I haven't had much luck yet. Downscaling good dodging in Gradius didn't work, it's too small. These fellas love shooting. Shoot when they enter the screen, then they shoot again after 2 seconds. I think this plane has a smaller hitbox than the Zeppelin does. I mean, it definitely does because it's smaller, but I think it also is much harder to hit just in general. Well, obviously, the Gradius ship itself would only be a couple pixels wide. Just enough to be recognizable. In real life, planes have small hitboxes? Yeah, I guess. I mean, in scope of what? I guess compared to a Zeppelin, but not compared to like an ant. I'd rather have an ant's hitbox. That's why they're so industrious. Ah! The normal fellas who just shoot a regular bullet at you sometimes are so dangerous in these games. When we did the Nuclear Throne Tournament speedrun stuff, one of the first things I did on Twitch that was like popular, the regular fellas who just shoot a bullet at you randomly, it's like the most basic enemy, were killing the speedrunners more than anything else, because no one could see when they were going to fire off those things. I don't dislike the idea of the hitbox being smaller than the plane like Touhou does. I think it's a little too tiny in that game though. It's not very clear where it is sometimes. Sometimes they give you a visual indicator what the hitbox actually is, and that's fair, I guess. I'd rather have it be too small than too big. I like that my options cannot be struck. But yeah, I guess the button layout for this game really sells it on being a Genesis original, because it's shoot left, shoot right, and bomb, just the 3 buttons on the Genesis, and that's it. I'll probably run into this on the Gong Show at some point and be ready to crush it. Oh shit. We might find out what a death is like after all. Oh my. There's so many bullets up there. If I shoot well, I can get rid of the projectile shmup style. Not those ones. Train tried to ram into me. Train's most famous weapon. Running over stuff. My favorite Tohos are the games where they are verses. There's an indie one called Witch something or other, Spellin' Witch or something like that on Steam. And then Toho 9, I think, Phantasmagoria of Flower View is that. I like those better than I like the single player ones. UN Squadron's probably my favorite shmup because it's the one I had. I think it's a neat one. It's got some systems in it. It's got some ridiculously good music. It's hard as nails. Ikaruga's cool. I'm gonna die on stage 2, don't you worry. Alright, I'm sticking with the tiny fella, I think.
Good rack.
Ikaruga is really cool until you have it memorized. I think that's one of the problems I have with it, because the combo system and the way it works, to really do well in it, you have to do this thing where you can flip and wipe out the entire squad, like kind of like you do in Star Fox, with a big shot. And I don't really like that very much in that game. But playing without doing that, it's a very interesting and difficult experience. Speaking of which, Star Fox 64 actually is my favorite. And it's kind of a rail shooter more than it is a shmup. But Star Fox 64 does go into shmup mode with all range mode a little bit in a wild way. If you're counting that as a shmup, that's my answer. Actually, because that game is boss. I haven't played Zero Ranger. I think Star Fox 64 is a different genre. Not one that I see very often either. The rail shooter, Panzer Dragoon and stuff, I don't see a lot of those games. Oh! I'm already cooked, but I was doing this bad last time here as well. Yeah, I mean, I guess sorta, this is also sort of a rail shooter, but the 3D aspect of it and stuff maybe, and the way you lock on and stuff is a little different than it is in most of these games. You don't really do that kind of stuff. Thanks for the sub. Just a reminder, if you're a sub or patron, tag me in Discord or while I'm live doing Gong Show with the game you'd like to see for the month. It's a monthly thing. Every time you give me another one of those, you can drop another list item and I'll drop that in my list of games. My Gong Show list is getting a little short. I'm actually starting to get towards the end of it. There's like 10 games left. I need to do that drive again. I need to be in a place where I can write it down, so just dropping it in chat right now wouldn't be a good idea. Well, I'm still alive. For now. Mini boss time. There were a couple of these guys, if I recall. Ow. I don't think that light's doing anything. It's just a cool light that he has that I've now destroyed because I'm a big jerk. Now he shoots at me and I deserve it. I wonder if I can turn the sound down, music up. Oh, we're doing this part now. I need that heart. Pick up. Oh. This is a really cool speed section. I think it's fair, especially with this plane. They give you so much health on the way through it, and I think it's reactable. Also, you don't instantly die from touching the surface like you do in Radius 3 when they do this. Oh, I get hit by the pod. Wow. Bullet time. Yeah, okay, I see the hit stop. It's a very tiny freeze, but it is. When I get hit, it does just pause for maybe 1/10 of a second. Man, that spread is killing my dude. I cannot dodge that. It's one middle and then up and down and then a couple more middle. I always fly right into the 4th or 5th shot. Wow. The spread patterns are crazy. They're getting me because they're so confusing and weird. It's like I'm fighting a shotgun. And it's just scattering the shot all over the place. Ah! Second plane is here with no options. Gotcha. And now I begin to play correctly. Oof, I thought maybe I would simply not blow those up, but if I don't, they're even worse for me. When they hit the ground, they shoot up with great velocity. Oh, crap! Let me check something. Yeah, I would do this. Just make it a little, give me some of that soundtrack that you're hiding from me here. Stage 3, hard. They keep your power level, but they take your options away, and your 1-up starts right where it was. I guess the question is, do I have 3 fighters now, or 2 for the whole game? I get my... Okay, so I get 3 lives per level, so I can do much worse than I'm doing and still pull this off. Though, I barely have pulled it off so far, in terms of not dying. I died once in stage 2, so... 1 hit left in stage 1. Very hard might be a brutal thing. I'm gonna stop after this, and we'll switch to the other game I want to do today. This is cool. I knew it would be. I saw it and I was like, yes. I'm really bad at answering my emails. There's a lot of cool games in there that people have asked me to play. I need to get to work on it. I probably should try. I used to try to do 1 a week where I would just play through some of those, but I got overwhelmed with that because it's hard to even keep track of. And is it Next Fest right now on Steam? I wanted to do more of that too, but I have had these internet problems too. Ow. Ooh. Oh my. Might be bomb time here. I missed it. Damn, when is it only once a year that they do that or what? I might pick up Final Fantasy 9 just for the mods. Obviously I have my own physical copy of it, so that's a pretty cool one. Shapes 2 I saw. Yeah, I wanted to try that. 3D Shapes Factory. I think I could stand to lower the sound volume even more in this. And they're beefy, nice sounds and all. It's just the machine gun sounds and the explosions and stuff, or the sound of engines in a racing game. I like to turn way down. Uh-oh. Ah! This guy's a monster for me. I need my options maybe? I'm not doing as wide a spread as I need to, and I need to get a heal too real quick. Yoink. I thought it would be smarter to use the bombs than to die like that. Man, there's dudes everywhere now. Ah! I wanted to get that turret out before it was too late. Wow. Yoink. That bomb is so good. It was at a arcade cabinet at MagFest, but you may have heard of a game called Switch and Shoot. I've played it on here a couple times. It's a single button shmup. You rotate your movements back and forth and you fire at the same time by pressing the one button. It's like $5. I think it's neat. I could play it real quick, I guess. Have it installed. Ah! No, $5 to buy it on Switch. It was free at MagFest. I don't know that it ever can be played at any arcade other than that. I don't know anything about it. It's an indie game, I think. Oh, man. I ran right into him. 2 planes left. There was nowhere to get my options in this level. Fellas. Damn. guess we don't get to blow that part up because I didn't do enough damage to it. It's very hard to see those, but they can just be destroyed anyway, so no big deal. Okay, yeah, I do get hit by the enemy here. Oof. This devil cog scares me a little bit because it shoots so much. I'm not sure what kind of mods Chip was using in that playthrough. I've done some tweaking to the PlayStation game with some video settings to make it look pretty nice, but obviously the PC version has access to bigger resources. I'm gonna mod FF7 the same way when I play it after 6. Yo, cool. Well, that is Legend of Steel Empire on the Switch. Player data. I have not broken in. Actually, I feel like I did get 100k on one of my runs. You have a gallery to unlock and also replays you can watch if you want. Change the card game. Good. The card game is a disaster. I like making fun of the card game though, so I probably wouldn't. Well, hey, thanks for the copy of that game. I'm gonna finish it offline. I don't want to run through the whole thing. I was playing this recently.